Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here with you. I'll be doing two fragrance take at the same time on this review because this one of them is requested by one of my subscribers, kind of like so many times. And I'm sorry, I apologize. It took so long to review this one especially. So actually, I've done the whole four in this line from this Rasasi house, and it's called Sotoor Line. I did initial impression on the four, and I did, I believe, Rasasi Wow from this line. And today I plan to do two at the same time, and then I'll be remained with the other one. That one I'll do much later, which would be this one, Ra. So the Ra I'm not talking about today. I'll be talking about Taa, and I'll be talking about Sin. This two, okay, this two on the same video. So I wanna get it over with. Yes. So basically, this line, little bit introduction. I believe not many reviewers. I mean, I didn't see anyone else talk about this line. I guess it's not that out there yet. Kind of like a brand new sort of a line, and there are four. So they say they're all sort of how to say unisex, but for me, yes, I kind of see that they are not extremely feminine or extremely manly. It's kind of nice. Okay, so let me show you my presentation. First of all, I just show the one box. Okay, and this box doesn't belong to either one of those, but they all have the same box. So if you see this, you know the rest of them same color, but this is from the Raw. I don't know my other three boxes where they are. This is kind of like white, and this is kind of like a stick-on. It says Rasasi, I believe, in Arabic. And up there, nothing much. It looks like almost like a tester box, except it has some touch to it. It says Sotoor. These are EDP concentration at the back, some information. These are made in UAE, Dubai. Bottom, you get your batch code and everything. Yeah, so nothing much. I mean, it looks clean, like looks clean, and white looks like angelic. Yeah, so that's the kind of presentation. So now let me show you, start with Ta. So Ta means it's an Arabic letter. It's more like your Ta. You have to come from here, Ta. My Arabic friends who speak Arabic can do better. I mean, can tell me better. Yeah, and the bottles look really kind of like nice. Like very heavy bottles. Looks sometimes like a experimental labs in I don't know, chemistry classes and stuff. Sometimes look like boss bottled. Looks very classy. Juice color is pretty nice, peach color on this. It says Rasasi Sotoor Ta in front. The cap is here, kind of like snug fit on this. Very heavy bottom, a heavy thick glass, and some information batch code sticker. So these caps sometimes is light, but sometimes they are not really like snug fit. So sometimes you just be careful. Okay, the atomizer are the standard atomizers, but sprays really well. If I show you, the all four are excellent sprayers. As you can see, it shoots a lot of juice and really far. So I think for the bottle presentation and the sprayer, really absolutely amazing. Price point for this, I mean, this thing, I think this thing varies. You can get it pretty much from 35, give or take, to all the way to 45, which I paid, right? So you expect to pay somewhere like 35 to 45, around that price range, and you'll get 100 ml, I believe. Yeah, 100 ml. So I have this on the paper, on the dry down, and let me show you the opening, like the top note. First thing about these fragrances, you have to give it some time for them to dry down and then alcohol to wear off. It opens up sometimes with a very strong alcohol. If you really sniff it right up front, it might burn your nose. So yeah, let it this one smells pretty nice. It smells pretty one of the safest in the line. I mean, it's pretty sweet. It says the notes on this, I think they said, I read somewhere, they said opens up with pink pepper and what's the other one, cardamom. You can kind of see the pink pepper. It opens up also with a lot of bright citrus. I detect grapefruit, like a very juicy grapefruit up top. So it's sort of like a grapefruit slash a spicy opening, but not as spicy as a spice bomb, but it's pretty pleasant opening. I really like the fruity opening on this. It smells like a sort of like citrusy fruits, very fresh, and it's a sort of like a summery fragrance. I think this is more for summertime. And as it develops, they say there are notes like amber and cedar wood or something like that, woody backbone, but For me, what I really get is like the pepper, bit of spiciness in the opening with the fruitiness, citrus. The citrus wears off and it remains like a nice sort of sweet, almost think of Invictus Aqua or Mont Blanc's like a individual. If you like those kind of sweet scents but not as sweet, it's more like a summer version of those. All right, I think this one will also be good to wear in the, I think, the cold weather. It's okay, not bad. So the thing about the smell in this is not groundbreaking. Let me be very clear. This is made safe for everyone to wear. I think easily can men and women can pull this off. It smell really good on everyone. It has the strong point of these are heavily concentrated. As you can see, it's shiny as hell. These fragrances in the whole line, they last long time. Performance wise, these are very good quality juice. They put high concentration of perfume oil in these things. All right, so for performance, this line is really top notch. So this one I think easily can be worn by men and women. It's the freshness, it helps to wear it like very versatile. You can wear it casually, you can go for gym wearing this after shower, you can go office with this, high class parties maybe. But if you really want to like suit it up, I don't think it's a suit sort of fragrance. It's a nice sort of like a almost everywhere wearable and all year round. Very strong fragrance, but it's not a disturbing fragrance. It's a very pleasant one. So it's played on the safe side. It's kind of spicy on the opening, but not challenging spicy. It has that citruses, fruits, and I think in the base it has some maybe amber, hint of amber. I'm not quite sure. So sort of okay. To describe this and finish it in a few words: sweet, safe, long-lasting, versatile, unisex, and pleasant wearing for almost all occasions except the suit and tie occasion. All right. You can share this definitely with your partner, whoever you are, and I think it's gonna get you compliments. I cannot quite put my finger on something like I own. It's kind of like familiar, but it's not exactly like something, a clone of something. All right, so I think it's a nice fragrance. Longevity 8.5. I'll give this for the scent, I'll give this like, let's say 7.5, because it's not the most unique smell out there. I have better smelling fragrances, but it's a solid beautiful scent. Who wouldn't like it? People who don't like safe fragrances, I guess they're not gonna think this is groundbreaking. All right, so I think Rasasi Sotoor Line, good performer. Versatility, think of everything else considering, I think I'll give this like a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, the dry down is also pretty nice. It doesn't have so much transformation, it's just the citruses are gone. So it's overall, it's a nice fragrance. It's a nice little safe fragrance for both genders. All right, so that's Rasasi Taa from the Sotoor line. So moving on to the next one, I showed you the box already. It's you're gonna get the same box presentation. Okay, so here's the bottle. No, sorry, a little bit dust, collecting dust in my room. I don't know how. So this is called Seen. Another letter. It goes like this. So the juice color on this, it's pretty much like a yellow, goldenish, vetiverish. I don't know what you call that. So, but very classy color of juice, almost like Hugo Boss bottle that colored. All right, and presentation on this is same. The cap, okay, not very heavy, but sort of like a solidly built plastic. So this one, the sprayer is same. I'll go some here. As you can see, I don't have to like put my hand very close. Shoots very far. Very high quality sprayer on this. It's almost like, these sprayers are almost like Dior's and Chanel's, and I'm not overstating, trust me. So price range for all four are the same. Okay, so more or less EDP 100 ml, same price point. You get the idea. So yes, this fragrance I absolutely adore. This one I have on paper, drying down for an hour or something. Okay, so let me hold it here. This is a heaven. This is like a floral bouquet for the spring days and summer days. This fragrance, if you love, let me tell you who are not gonna like this. People who don't like florals. If you do not like florals and fruity stuff, stay away from this. This is more towards, I would say, feminine territory, because if you know Dior J'adore, yeah, that fragrance I can compare to this. This has that freshness of the florals, and it has that fruitiness. It has the peach, maybe guava. I'm not quite sure, but it's full of those, florals and fruits. It's very uplifting. It's very uplifting. You smell this, I showed this to my sister, and she's like, I gave her, I believe, she was going out on a party or somewhere, and then she was like wanted to borrow one of my fragrances, I guess. I gave her Carolina Herrera, Good Girl. I gave her Flower Bomb. I gave her, I think, what else? Few good fragrances, and then she chosen this. I gave her also this. She's like, this is very high class and it's very fresh. It's very light, but it's powerful. This stuff lasts a very long time. So I heard many men, few guys actually bought this and they thought like, this is a bit feminine and stuff. Yeah, I can see that. Men who are looking for manly men fragrances, you're not gonna get it from this. This is more leaning towards women, okay, more 70-30. But I love my florals. I love fresh fragrances. I can wear this. I don't mind at all. Perfect evening classy scent. If you're, like thinking you're gonna go high class events, you can rock this. It will project amazing. The previous one, Taa, I believe it's moderate. This is really good. How many sprays on these? I think these are quite good sprayers. I think for this you just go 2 to 3 sprays. That will do the trick for at least 10 hours for this fragrance. Okay. Season to wear it, I think more for springtime to be perfect. You can also wear this in the summer, no problem. But there's a bad side about this. If you put too much of it, you might get a headache. It can get overpowering and it might be too much. Don't apply here, okay? Maybe apply on your hand, on your clothes, or back of your neck or somewhere. It will leave a nice scent trail. Very nice fresh floral bouquet, clean white florals, and that sweetness. It's very classy. It's up there with Armani's, Armani C. If you think of Gucci, good brands which have nice ladies perfumes, this smells like one of their productions. It doesn't smell like a knockoff of anything. But yeah, it does remind me of Dior J'adore a lot because I love J'adore. But I think it's gonna last more than J'adore. Lasting power on these things are amazing. These are the strong point of this line. I think the perfume quality, build quality in this fragrance are absolutely awesome. So this is, I would say, my second favorite of the line. My first one has to be like, wow, this stuff, I love this stuff. Check out my review on this. So this one, in the winters you can also pull it off because it has a nice lasting power. If you see my hand, these fragrance oils, like the concentration, it's really like strong. So I guess it's like Rasasi. They are not going for like, let's say if you were thinking of Rasasi, what comes to your mind is Shura. It's not this kind of fragrances. These are more classy, a bit more up class, and you can tell these fragrances they put like a little bit more effort than the usual ones. All right. The smell of it, who can wear the age range? I would say anyone can wear this. Teenagers to all the way to your mother, they can wear this, no problem. But if you want to go to gym and stuff, I wouldn't suggest like workout, morning walk and stuff. This is not casual. It's more for formal, I guess. Formal occasion would be perfect. And our countryside, like Bangladesh, if you think of Asian zone, this is a very familiar scent. You smell this kind of classy scents, if you go to high class parties and stuff. So it's not entirely unique, but it's very well done. Okay. Longevity on this, I'll give this like 9 out of 10. Projection also 9 out of 10. Smell, I'll give this 10. I love it's up there with my flower bombs and like what is other one, Bombshell. I have Gold Couture is different kind of scent, but smell wise, awesome. Very fresh, very uplifting. Okay. And if you can actually slowly, like even if you're metrosexual, but it's not exactly, as I told you, very unisex. It's not right in the middle. You really have to love your florals. Okay. So I think for this smell, I'll give this, for the fragrance itself, considering its versatility and everything, I'll give this like 8.5 out of 10. Very nice fragrance. Check it out. And I hope, if you can sample it somewhere, it's better. Don't blind buy. So Rasasi is Taa and Rasasi is Seen. These are my review on both of them. Take care, guys. Not in the best frame of mind, as you can see, but I'll be reviewing some other. Don't have so many left actually. If I do buy new fragrances, I'll review them. Take care, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.